Hello, and welcome to our how-to video for configuration of users and departments. If you are at this point of your configuration, then you should have already completed the Contact Manager configuration. So if you are ready, let's get started. Launch the configuration utility and log on. The configuration utility can be accessed from the main server directory in the Client Files folder or from a local client directory. Launch the tshdconfig.exe file. You can also access configuration from the Options menu if you are logged into a client as a user with admin rights. Tip: when making global changes when launched from the Client menu, please be sure users exit and restart their client to see the changes. Let's get started by selecting the Users and Departments option. By default, we include the Administrator's Department and Admin User with full access rights to the software. Before you can add users, you need a department for them. You can use the default Administrator's Department if you like, or you can create your own unique departments. Let's add a new department. Click on the Add Department button at the top right side menu. This will open the department details. Create a department ID, which can be maxed at 8 characters, provide a department name, and optional if you have unique emails for your departments. Example: support@mydomain.com, sales@mydomain.com. Clicking Next will return you to the main menu for users and departments. Now you can see all the different departments you created. There is no limit to the number of departments you create. Now let's create a user template. If you have a lot of users that share the same security rights, we would recommend creating user templates. Click on the Add User Template button from the right side menu. Example: you have 4 types of users. Admin, referred to as super users, have full control to everything in HelpDesk. Supervisor has full access to their department. Normal users, you can even create a template for your new users in training and give them just the bare minimum security rights. Give your template a unique name. Example: Sales Team, Support Team, Admin Users, New Users, Team A, Team B, etc. Be creative to what fits your teams. The section for attached users. This list will populate as you create your users and assign the template to their security rights. Now, click on the Access Rights tab. Here you will select what security you wish to give this group of users. Tip: majority of our customers remove the delete options for normal users that are not admin users in HelpDesk. Now back at the main Users and Departments menu, you are ready to create users. Click on the Add User button on the right side menu. There are 3 tabs to configure. Let's start with the General tab. Create a unique user ID, limit 8 characters, and their full name. If this user is going to have supervisor rights in their department, check off the supervisor box. Click on the Change Password button and add a password for your new user, limit 8 characters. Next, select the department they will be part of from the drop-down list. Title and extension are optional, and these fields are available for any custom reports you may want to create. Contact Manager connection. If you are configured as standalone using the built-in contacts database, there is nothing you need to do with this section. If you are using an external Contact Manager, this is where you need to enter the user's CRM logon credentials. Test Contact Manager connection, which, if you entered correctly, will report a success message. Also be sure the active user box is checked off. Tip: if your user changes their password to their CRM, remember you will need to come back here and update their password as well. Next, click on the Security Rights tab. Here you will use a template of access rights you created by selecting from the drop-down menu, or you can manually select the rights. We have also included the option Check All and Uncheck All to make it quick if you know this user can have full access to everything. Super user. This is a user with full access to everything in HelpDesk, not to be confused with supervisor, who only has full access to everything in their department. Next, let's add the email information. Click on the Email tab. The email address will be used for internal communication only. This email will not be used with the system email feature sending in and outbound emails. The email identity is what will be used when this user sends an email using the built-in email system. This ID will only replace the display name and not the configured outbound email address. Once you are finished, click the Save button to return to the main window. On the main menu, you will see in the bottom right corner a checkbox to show disabled users. Over time, you may have users leave, and you may want to disable their account. To see all disabled users, check this box. Now you may ask, how do we disable a user? This is a simple one-click step. Select the user and click Edit User. On the General tab, there is an option on the bottom right of the screen, Active User. Just uncheck the box. This will prevent this user from logging into the system. It will also prevent any inquiries to be referred to them. Remember to click Save to return to the main user window. You will see a few other options on the right side menu. Add Salesperson. This is used to add external salespeople that are not HelpDesk users, and in conjunction with Workflow feature, you can have these salespeople notified if an action happens to a contact that they own. Example, John Jones is the salesperson for company ABC Tree Service. ABC Tree Service calls for support service, and the support agent creates a new inquiry. The sales rep would receive an email, keeping him in the loop about his customer. What's worse than calling your prospect client to try and sell something only to find out they have an issue? Now the salesperson can approach the call a little differently by starting off to confirm and check on the problem. Just another way to provide great customer service. The other option you see is Delete User. Highlight the user and, as long as this user is not linked to any inquiries, hot tips, known issues, you can delete them from the system. However, if they are linked to something, you will see this message. So, your only option is to mark his user as inactive. That's it! See how quick and easy it is to create and manage users? Please visit our YouTube channel for more instructional videos like this one. Thank you for your time, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact our office.